Hola, homies and goats. Hey, can you tell I got issues here? I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do lighting. I do know how to make reflections, apparently. That's no good. Oh well, tis what it is. I do have an editor coming online. My 11-year-old grandson, who's only been on YouTube for 7 years, he's smart as a whip. He says he's gonna make a YouTuber out of me, or at least some kind of video channeler. So we'll see. Today I want to talk about something, and I have a friend who came up with a term, and you know, I love language, and I love making up words, and like churchianity I mentioned in my last video, snarkasm, I think that's one of mine. Well, my friend, I'll call him Tanner. I don't think he'll mind. He came up with a term one time, Donisms, because I have all these little sayings that I've accumulated, stolen, borrowed, and a few of them, you know, I got, you know, direct reception from, you know, the big transmitter in the sky who sees everything and knows everything. Anyway, this phrase came to me, that the mind excuses what the heart chooses. One of the things I've learned about human beings is that the real problems we have are not so much physical, and they're not so much mental or emotional. It's the choices we make in our heart of hearts. And really it comes down to this. Who do you trust? Do you trust self? Well, that's a given, isn't it? I mean, we have a survival instinct, and we have it for a reason, and it's useful sometimes, but it's also destructive sometimes, because we're not perfect beings. At best, we're images, beings being rehammered in the image of our Creator. He's recreating us if we let Him. Now, you can resist Him and say, no, I'm going to run my own show. I'll tell you this about me. I'm a crappy God. Now, every once in a while, in fact, way too often, I still try to be God in my own life, but the results are always the same. But in my heart of hearts, I want to be able to do my own thing. And my brain has all these incredible computations by which it, with encyclopedic breadth of knowledge, finds excuses for what my heart has chosen to do. Well, I got to trust me. You know, we've got all these phrases in our culture, like, you know, you got to take care of number one. You know, you can't trust anybody. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And all those things reinforce the idea that we can't really rely on anybody but ourselves. And that's flawed thinking. So take it for what it's worth. I still appreciate modern psychology for this word. Another one that's not mine, and that word is denial. And the fact is, it's our natural state to live in denial about what the real big issues in our life. And again, they're not external. It's been said, kind of a maxim, that it's not what happens to you in life, it's how you react or how you respond, your attitude towards what happens to you in life. Well, that attitude starts in your heart. And if your heart tells you, take care of number one at all costs, satisfy number one at all costs, your mind's going to come up with all kinds of lame, elaborate maybe, but lame excuses that will not stand the test of truth. And you're going to find yourself wanting and vulnerable and dysfunctional. Hey, I wish you well, but let God talk to your heart a little bit. It'll be good for you. Take care.